a male energy that's wanting to make a connection with you guys. And is this your mother beside you?
It is.
Yeah. And ma'am, is your husband passed?
Yes.
Yes. Guess who's here with you tonight?
Who?
I lost you. You guys disappeared on my screen. Hold on for a
Oh
second
no,
here.
we're here. We're here.
No, so I can hear you. I can hear you. I just lost you on my. There you are. I got you back.
Oh
Good.
yay.
I have your husband here. I have your husband here. Why am I feeling pain around the stomach and lower area? Why am I getting pain around the stomach and lower area? What's going on with him? How did he pass away, please?
He had CHF, congestive heart failure.
Okay.
Congestive heart failure, and he also had, as a result of that, kidney issues.
Okay, so that would probably be what it is, because I'm getting lowered down. I'm getting lower down. It's like he doesn't want to talk about the heart issues. It's almost like, and I've got a friend who has, sorry, he's showing me this. He's trying to explain it to me. Like, I've got a friend who's got congestive heart failure, but it actually is not causing him any pain. He's just got to be careful because he might die someday. So he's actually, your husband is bitching and complaining about his kidneys and his lower area, and he's not worried about the heart thing. So I know he might have died that way, but that's what he wants me to talk about. He's here right now. And I was talking earlier on about scents, about a unique scent. He's got some weird smell to him. He has some sort of weird smell to him. I don't know what it is. It's almost like an oily smell to him. So what was he known for wearing, or what did he do that had an unusual smell or scent? Please, either one of you can talk.
His hair cream.
Okay.
He always put like VO5 or something to style his hair.
It's called Brill cream, BRILL.
Brill cream, there you go.
Brill. Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah, and that stuff was basically like lard from a grease pan, and you put it on, and it's just like, oh, what's the guy that's I'm not into politics. In fact, I hate all politicians. But who's the guy from New York that had the running stuff down his face?
Oh my God,
there?
Giuliani.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So no politics. I'm not making judgments, but I just thought that was hilarious. And the Brill cream would have done that, and also would have had a strange smell to it, because back in the old days, that was all you could get. And he says that you guys know he's around because you smell it sometimes. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yes. Are you saying yes to shut me up, ma'am? Or are you saying yes because you really do smell it?
No, I do smell it.
He is with you. He's with you. He says you smell it usually just before you go to bed, he says.
Did you hear him? He said that you smell it sometimes before you go to bed? Yes.
Do you know why?
Because he's there with me.
He says he tucks you in at nighttime.
No wonder I can't sleep.
Well, not with that smell. And he must have made it. It must have made a mess of the pillow at the same time.
Yeah, he was very particular about his appearance and his hair.
Very much so. And he hasn't changed, because I was going to say, but you beat me to it. It's not just that. He would have been like the old school. He would have gotten trims regularly. Like I cut my hair once a month. This is like back in the old days, the guys used to go every week to get a trim. And he is always the best dressed man. He's always the best dressed man wherever he went. In fact, he is showing me, okay, I'm gonna have to explain this to you. My wife has this hilarious picture. She came from a big family, and it's on a beach in Ontario, and everybody's in bathing suits except for one guy who's wearing a 3-piece suit and a tie. Like, he was always the best dressed guy. And I don't know if it's that dramatic, but he was always very impeccable. And he said he did it for you, ma'am. He did it because he wanted to look good for you.
Sweet. Yeah, he always was very, very neat about his appearance. His clothes were always pressed. His shirts were always very crisp. Yeah.
And there's also he used to have, he says, multiple. He's telling me this. He had multiple brushes for his shoes. Yes. So he probably had brush in the car in case he scuffed it when he was out. He could quickly brush it. He had brushes for his shoes, like everywhere, like tons of brushes. Do you understand?
Yes. Yeah. He was an ex-Marine and a Navy man.
Oh my God, that's even worse, because the Marines Marines, they don't just polish their shoes, they turn them into mirrors. That's
Yes.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
He
I
served
love
in
you.
the he served in the Marines first, and then he came out, and then he went into the Navy, and everything happened the 4th of July.
He says, I love you. He says, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm alive. I'm with you. I will never, ever leave you. He says that you, shit. He says, you are the love of my life.
That's wonderful. Is he there with my siblings? Are they around him?
Are your siblings dead?
No.
Yes.
Are they with my dad? Are they around?
Okay. So who are we referencing then? Because I'm only seeing him right now. So do you have dead siblings?
Yes.
Or is he with your siblings here?
No, with my dead siblings. I have 3.
Yes, that's what I just asked you. So if they're deceased, then they're all together, but he's not even talking about them. And no disrespect to you, he wants to talk to mom. It's like, just not to disrespect you. It's just like mom needs to hear.
Perfect.
Just,
that's like heaven.
that is. It's just like now you have to understand this. He's making me feel like it's so good to see you, but at the same time, that's not true because he can see you all the time, but he wants to convey that to you, to say, I'm so glad to see you. He sees you all the time and you smell him, but he wants you to get it in your head. I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't seem too impressed that your husband's here.
It's because I don't know,
she's soaking it all in.
Sure. Now, and I don't mean to be, this is probably going to be offensive, but I don't care. If they tell me to do something, I do it. So he he likes your ass.
How embarrassing.
He likes to touch. He liked it when you were alive, and when you'd be in the kitchen, he would tap your butt and grab your butt. And he says she could work it in her day. She could work that thing in her day. So do you understand that?
How embarrassing.
It's okay.
Well,
it's
I
okay.
guess so, because they ended up with 6 children. So yeah.
Well, but it's funny, and I know this. Sometimes when they show me things, I'm not 100% sure if I've got it right, but I am 110% certain, because a sign of affection that I have with my wife is I always tap her on the butt, and I don't care who sees me do it. I do it at live events, whatever. I give her a little pat in the bum because it's personal. It's not really super offensive, and yet it's just a sign of an affection. It's not sexual. It's just a case of, yeah, and that's how he's feeling about you. He wants to smack your ass is what he wants to do. So I just, if they tell me to say something, I'm gonna say it. He says, he's throwing white roses at you both. I love you guys. Thank you for taking care of mom, he says.
Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you for taking care of mom, he says. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow. I do take care of mom. So it's just she and I here. It's been that way, for a few years already. So.
Yeah, but you keep taking the words out of my mouth. You're not alone. He's not going anywhere. He's around you. And while he physically can't be there to do anything, he's with you. And to know his spirit, my expression is love never dies. And it doesn't.
My dad all the time. All the time. I've seen him. I've physically seen him 3 times since he passed. Like his physicality,
Sure.
I feel him talk to me. I feel him laugh. I feel him bitching,
Well, they do. Not you guys, can all of you guys watching, can you guys remember to remind me during the Q&A about AC/DC? That ties right into what you just said, but I don't want to convolute your message with this other one. But no, that's a beautiful thing. You will feel that. You will experience those things. They can make you feel if they're agitated with something that you're doing or don't like something you're doing, they have no problem getting you to feel that. So congratulations to you guys. And again, I'm not here for entertainment. I want all of you guys to know that what these ladies are experiencing is available to all of us. They, like, if you're open, they will show you those signs. It's not magic. They'll show you. All of your loved ones, every single one of you right now, your loved ones are in that room with you right now. They're in your room with you.
Yeah, I've got
goosebumps
all over.
I was just about to say, did you just see me? My arms, just like my hairs just went straight up. They're with us. They're not with me. They're with you.
Yeah, I believe that firmly.
Yeah. So take that with you, and don't be looking at these ladies going, oh, lucky for them, they're getting a reading. Well, it is lucky that they're getting a reading. I'm glad they're getting a reading, but more so, you're all getting a reading too if you're open.
Well, we feel blessed. Thank you so much. How
has this healed you tonight?
I've always known that Dad was around me. How do you feel, Mother?
There are times when I talk to him. Well, he talks to me. We're conversing, so I don't know what that means.
It means that he loves you, and he's hearing you, and he's talking to you. And it means that you're not crazy. And again, sorry, go ahead.
I'm very thankful that we got to talk to you. And thanks for letting me know whatever he's thinking.
Yeah, I think
even if it's hitting my ass.
Well, this one's going on Facebook for sure. Corey's going to pull this one out for sure. You guys are going to be famous. We block out your names, by the way. So, but you guys will be famous on Facebook as the lady who gets her ass smacked. So that's all right. That's good. I don't want to point fingers, but I see some women that look a little jealous that you're getting your ass smacked. So that's a good thing. So
wait until my other children find out.
Yeah, well, they'll be able to see it. I'm sure Corey will pull it out because the image here is coming through pretty, and I can hear you clearly. So that's good. But love and light to you guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight, because our loved ones are never any further away than our heartbeat. They're with us. They love us, and just hold on to that. Okay. And
thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, and God bless you.
You were entertaining tonight. Thank you so much.